Welcome friends. I am Marimani, Assistant Professor, Government College of Engineering, Bargur. So today I am very happy to introduce the new conceptual calendar, that is super calendar. Everything is super means it has some smart features. So same way this calendar is also have the smart features. So it rectifies some small things, small corrections applied to international civil calendar. Then we produce the super calendar. So this concept will be used for many schedule purpose, because time is the important parameter. We see the time, it is synchronized, but about 400 years, that is 4 or 5 centuries, we are using the complex calendar. This calendar has to be modernized to the modern world. We see one by one, and we compare the new calendar with the existing calendar. What are all the problems? How will we rectify that? So we see one by one. So first one, what is meant by super calendar means Sun Unique Perpetual Economic Revolutionary Calendar. So I relate the calendar after this discussion. I relate this calendar name with features. So simply Sun Perpetual Calendar, because this is the solar calendar type. It is based on sun movement, because we are following the Gregorian calendar as the basis of sun. So sun perpetual calendar. So perpetual calendar means a single calendar has to be used for all years without changing the pattern, permanent pattern. That is called a perpetual or perennial calendar. So in this slide we see what are all the basic measurements, time and date measurements. What are all the parameters are going to be fixed or variable. What are all the basics of Gregorian calendar and its advantages and disadvantages. So the new concept, super day, super calendar, super month, super week, like that. And we finally compare the features with the existing Gregorian calendar. So we are following now the Gregorian calendar as the international standard calendar. It is established in 1582 by Pope Gregory III. So that's why we call that calendar as a Gregorian calendar. So this calendar is the corrected form of Julian calendar. This calendar exists in 46 BC. So the measurement is length and mass time. Length mass are it is just multiplied by 10 power 3. That is a kilometer, kilogram, milligram, millimeter, nanometer, like that. But these decimal parameters are not applied in the time measurements. So time measurements include second, minute are 60 seconds, day 60 minutes, hour I missed in this slide. 24 hours makes a day, and 7 days makes a week, and 28, 29, 30, 31 days makes a month, and year 365 days forms 1 year, and 366 days are forms leap year. So in this structure we measure the relationship. These are all the fixed parameters. So these parameters will be measured using a clock. 60 seconds 1 minute, 60 minutes 1 hour, 24 hours 1 day, 7 day 1 week. These are all the fixed definitions. The variable definitions, that is but month is not have a fixed number of days. 31 days, 30 days, 28 days and 29 days. So for this problem, this variable days of the month, it also not includes the entire weeks. That is the 1 month is 31 days, but 1 month is not a 4 weeks or 5 weeks. 4 weeks plus 3 days. That is improper weeks it has. So same way, a year, you see the year, 1 year is equal to 12 months. Either it may be a small month or big month, 31 day, 30 day months are there. But anyway, 1 year consists of 12 months and 365 days. But it not contain the full weeks, 52 weeks plus 1 day and 52 weeks plus 2 days. We see in the diagram, you see here, normal year 52 weeks 1 day, leap year 52 weeks 2 days. it is a mixture of weeks and days. Here you see the 12 months. It is a variable structure. The red color are the 31-day months. Green is the February month, and blue shape is the months of 30 days. So all those things, 1 week is equal to 7 days. We are having the several calendars we are using. Every religion follows the different type of calendar. Hindu, Islam, Christian and Buddhist calendars, and some more regions. But all calendars follow the same week structure. That is 7 days per week. The months number of days per year all are varying, but week is constant. We see here the New Year start. So in every year is accounted. The year is not a cycle. It is not have a dead time, but month has month are up to 12, days up to 31, 30, hour is 12, minute is 60, second is 60, week is 7. So these are all the cycles, but year is not a cycle. So year may be variable, but other cycles must start in a single point. So every year starts at the first month, first day, 12 hour, 0 minute, 0 second, first week, but it not starts at a Sunday or Monday. That is week starts. It starts in the middle of the day, Wednesday, Friday, like that, because of the 1 day or 2 days in every year. I explain now. So every week starts on Sunday. Some business people, there is different calendars, that is for accounting purpose. The week starts on Monday, because Saturday, Sunday we call it as a week ends, not week start, week ends. So business week or any week starts on Monday. So every month starts in day 1, but it not a Monday. Every month and every year not starts on Monday. It is a problem. So if we fix in the structure, we will get the uniform calendar. So the day, month, year all are having the astronomical background. They approximate the parameters day, month, year. The week is for the cyclic purpose. That is, month is the normal cycle, but week is the some lesser cycle compared to month. The week is the arbitrary parameter like hour, minute. It is not directly connected to the astronomical background. Week is approximately quarter of a month, but it not a variable one. It not coincides to any astronomical event. It is just a regular uninterrupted cycle of 7 days, believed by various religions. So every religion follows the 7-day cycle for fasting, Sabbath, holidays, like that. So we are also plan everything for the 7-day short cycle. So what are the problems for this continuous cycle? The Gregorian calendar has 14 versions. We can relate the month, year, day, but weekdays are varying for 14 versions. So 7 days in normal year, 7 days in leap year. So totally 14 versions we are using the calendar. So this calendar, every year we are using the 14 calendar repeatedly. It has a complex month structure. It is very confusing one. And also leap day occurs in the second month. If leap day occurs in the last month, we have only 7 versions of the calendar, but leap day occurs in the second month. The quarters, length of quarters is not equal, and it not starts in the weekday. Sometimes the quarter starts in the Sunday. So if most of the companies now follows not a 3 months is not a quarter, 13 weeks are made as a quarter for business purpose. So today we are the variable industries follows the 13-week quarters instead of 3 months quarters. So this calendar is not standard as a time, because time has a fixed definition, but calendars have some confused structure. So I introduced the new concept, that is super days. So in the super day, these 2 days belongs to the month. This year day and leap days are added to the month and added to the week, but it not belongs to any days from Sunday to Saturday. So we assign one special day, that is super. That's why it's called a super days. So one day has the specific feature. This day occurs once in a year, and another one day, it is a leap day. It occurs only in leap years. So these 1 or 2 days are called as super days. So we can make these 2 days as holidays. Holidays does not plan anything. We have celebrate these things for various events related to the Saturday, Sunday. It is the additional weekends. So everything we have the bonus. So these are all the bonus holidays. We can call it as bonus holidays. So if you add 1 day in a week, then the week, that special week, have 8 days instead of 7 days. And if you add leap day, again the week will come as 9-day weeks. So 1 year have 52 weeks, 1 or 2 days are added. So we just reform that one. The year, normal or leap year, the year consists of 52 weeks. Apart from 52 weeks, only 1 week is changed as normal week or leap week. So in normal years are 365 days, but we add 366 days in the last of the year to form a leap year or leap day. So same way, we add a leap week day at the end of leap week, at the end of weeks. So we have super week. Super week is the week of 1 or 2 super days. So next one, super month. So some people follow the Gregorian calendar and some people for the new calendar. So to synchronize the Gregorian calendar and the new defined calendar, we keep the second month as a super month. So it creates only 2 or 3 days only varying, that is unsynchronized problem. The other days are permanently fixed to the new dates. We can convert anything. So the super month, it is the second month of new calendar. In Gregorian calendar, February month is the leap month, 28 days and 29 days it alternates. So same way, the super month alternates from 29 days and 30 days. 29 days in normal year, 30 days in leap year. If we have 13 months, that is 364 is divided by 28, we have 13 months. So in 13 months, 12 months are the normal month, 1 month are the super month. So if you take 4 years, 3 years are normal year and 1 year is the leap year. So I call it as apart from 13 months, 12 months are the normal month and 1 month is the super month or leap month. Apart from 52 weeks, 51 weeks are the normal week and 1 week is the super week. So we summarize, 1 year is absolutely equal to 13 months, absolutely equal to 52 weeks, 1 month absolutely equal to 4 weeks. So every month I have 4 weeks, not added or subtracted any days. It exactly consists of 4 weeks. So I implement these principle in a calendar. We have only one calendar. We just shift the year and month. We no need to shift the weekdays. Weekdays are permanently fixed to day, because weekday must be synchronized with day. That is the concept. So basically, the calendar consists of 13 months. Current calendar is 12 months. So I follow the 13 months calendar. So 13 months is not a magic, because we are using 52 weeks. So I separate 4 weeks as a month. So these months also have the astronomical background. That is, you can search in Google by sidereal year tropical month, sidereal month, tropical month. These are all having 27.3 to 27.35 days. In Hindus, they are having the lunar zodiac, that is the consecutive period from Hari sign and consecutive Hari sign. It will have some 27.3 days. So I rounded the 27.3 days into 28 days. So exactly it comes 28 days of 13 cycles will form the year, 1 year. So as in the Gregorian calendar, second month is the leap month, alternate from 28 or 29 days. So here I consider the second month as the super month. At the same way, at the end of second month have the 8th week. So 8th week is called as super week. The last days are added to the super week. So apart from 52 weeks, only 1 week is the super week. Apart from 13 month, 1 month is the super month. The all month excludes second month 28 days. Second month is 29 days in normal, 30 days in leap year. So these definitions is same as the normal year 365 days and leap year 366 days. So we can also follow alphanumeric date format. The year and date are the numbers. We can assign the character A to Z letter into month. So fortunately, we have 26 alphabets. It exactly fit into the 13 months. So this is the super calendar I follow. The all calendar, all year, we have the same. Just in top we can change the year here, and in the right side the month we can change the month. But if we change anything, it will not change. The only 1 month, that is BO. I call that month as BO. B. The second month, in normal year, it is 29 days. Leap year, 30 days. And other months, apart from second month, have 28 days, exactly 4 weeks. So totally, the all weekdays are tightly fitted into days dependent, not a monthly dependent, year dependent. It is only date dependent. I have a single packet calendar. It is enough to identify the date and weekday. It is very much useful for the scheduling thing one. But nowadays some lunar calendars follows the 13 months, 29 days, 30 days. 13 months calendars is also in use, but not 13 months of 28 days. So this is the 20 date format. So here I assign the characters. So first 7, because we are following the 7-day weeks. So first 7 letters are taken from the first 7 characters A to Z, and the last 6 characters are taken from U to Z, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. So the month starts from A and ends with Z. So in middle 13 months are absent. So we include it in the month name. You see here, you just observe the month names A, B, C, D, E up to M, and again N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. So this is the only calendar having the months of all alphabets. There is none other calendars follow the same month names from A to Z. So this is the only calendar. I fit the 26 alphabets into 13 months. So from this we can form the date format. So anybody try any calendar and you can make that calendar as a clock. So as per Gregorian calendar we can make as a clock, but every month we have to correct that one. We cannot use a fixed dimension clock. So in this I have the principle, that is 13 months of 28 days, and I just assume the super days, that is the second month 29 and second month 30 days as a separate division. So totally we have 14 divisions, 13 months and 14th month is the super days. So we have 14 divisions, and also the total days are 28. So 28 days is fit exactly into 14 divisions. So 2 day divisions comes as 1 month division. you see in the clock, in middle to 2020. So every month, full cycle of month, the year counts one by one, and the 1 to 28 is the dates, and A to Z is the month. So here, if the shorthand denotes month instead of hour, and longhand denotes day instead of minute in the normal clock. So it is the 28 division clock. So if month denotes S and date denotes 1, S1 is denotes for B29 and S2 denotes for B30. But if this calendar has only one drawback, we need to correct the calendar once in a year, because we are changing the calendar every year. So instead of changing the calendar, we just correct the clock for the start of third month, not a first month, third month, because second month is the leap month. And if month comes from Z to A, that is 13 month to 1 month, the year will be counted by 1. So it is easy to write the programs and easy to design. We can design this principle and apply to an analog clock as well as digital clock. So this is the program. So I apply this principle into a program. You see, date starts at 1, month starts at A. So every day dates varies from 1 to 28 and month varies from A to Z. And if for the second month, the date is maximum date is 29, and in leap year the maximum date is 30. So otherwise there is no changes. It is very simple compared to Gregorian calendar. So this is the overall calendar structure. So it denotes the start of the month corresponding to the Gregorian date. That is, first month is January 1, second month January 29, third month it starts from February 27 in normal year, February 28 in leap year. And the second month have 29 days in normal year, 30 days in leap year. All those things are given. So apart from 365 or 366 days, only 2 or 3 days are mismatched from Gregorian calendar and super calendar. That it means February 27 in normal year, it is equal to February 28 in leap year. February 28 in normal year, it is equal to February 29 in leap year. So there is only 2 days are changing. See here, the February 27. So if anybody born on February 29, they celebrate their birthday once in 4 years. But you can celebrate as per Gregorian calendar on February 29, as per super calendar in February 28. That is C, that is third month of second day. So almost so many calendars are proposed in the same principle, but they added leap day in the end of 6th month or 7th month. So the more days are mismatched from new calendar and the oldest calendar. So nobody proposed this type of calendar, that is placing the annual day and leap day in the end of second month. This is the new concept. It will be very useful. So we can easily identify week. So we can easily identify week by means of month. If this current month is 5th month, means the 4 month crosses the 16 weeks, and just divide date by 7, we have some integer value. That integer value is added by the previous elapsed weeks. Then we can determine the current week and current day. So weekdays will be determined only from dates. Remainder after dividing d by 7. It is otherwise called modulus, 7 modulus. So if d is 0 Sunday, d is 6 is Saturday. If d is 29, 29th day occurs only once in a year, 30th day occurs once in leap year, keep in mind. So 29th day is year day and 30th day is called it as a leap day. And I call the 29th day as Uranus day, because Uranus is also a planet. The days are derived from the classic planets. The Uranus and Neptune are derived recently. So I assign Uran day, URAN, Uran day in the 29th day, and Neptune day, Nep day in the 30th day. So what are all the features? So some days are celebrated the May 1st month, August 2nd month, March 3rd month, like that. Some festivals are there. So that festivals are now fixed with exact days. Example, the May 2nd Sunday is Mother's Day. So in the super calendar is applied, the May 8 belongs to second Sunday. We can celebrate May 8 as a Mother's Day. And also the Easter, the calendar is prepared by the basis of Easter, fixing the Easter. The Easter is measured after the Sunday, after March 21 and after full moon. The full moon changes every year. So Sunday date and weekday also mismatched every year. So they are alternate from 35 days, 36 days it alternates. But in this calendar, the probability of Sunday occurs only in 5 days, March 26, April 2, 9, 16, 23. So any one among 5 days are considered as the Easter day. So full moon occurs before 16. So April 23 is also a possibility of fixing the Easter. So December 25 is fixed as a Christmas. So same way we can keep April 23 as a Easter Sunday. So if April 21 may be Good Friday, the all dates now fix with weekdays and current dates. So next one, the drawback also there in the super calendar, that is quarters. So business quarters are 13 weeks, but these weeks are not aligned with months. You see, first quarter 92 or 93 days, second quarter 91 days, third quarter 91 days, fourth quarter 91 days, and also all quarters starts on Monday. But it starts from first week of first month and fourth week of first month. To avoid this problem, we introduce 13-month quarter method. So we keep 3 months of 84 days, that is 28 into 3, 84 days as a quarter. Then 3 months forms a single quarter, and if you follow the same 3 month quarters, we get total of 13 quarters. It is completed by 3-year cycle. So we have a 4-year cycle in leap years. So in business cycle have 3 years. It has totally 13 months of 13 quarters. So in this we can follow the same procedure. If you want to align the quarter and month, we follow this procedure. You see, totally we have only 2 type of dates, 84 day or 85 or 86 days, depends upon the leap year. So there are several calendar reforms available. So review my proposal. If you want to discuss about this super calendar, you can contact me anytime. Use my number and my mail address. You can please tell us your suggestion, and if you want to make any corrections or any other proposals, you can contact me. I will really help. So I am eagerly wanted to activate the proposed calendars. So this calendar is used very much. Thank you.